Hello, welcome back to my channel and to another reaction video. This time I'm checking out another death battle. This is Kirby versus Majin Buu.
Imagine right now, what does the apocalyptic destroyer of worlds look like?
Stop thinking, because you're wrong. It's these pudgy pink terrors. Kirby, Nintendo's floating puffball of never-ending cheer and dreams.
And Majin Buu, the most
Majin
vicious
Buu, I
monster
am
in the
familiar
Dragon Ball
with.
universe.
He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle. Over 1,000 years ago, an epic war waged throughout the universe. The legendary Star Warriors battled against the vile Nightmare for the freedom of everything that ever was. Ultimately, good prevailed, but at the cost of many, many lives. Yet one infant Star Warrior escaped the carnage, destined to awaken a millennium later and save the galaxy. His name is Kirby.
Wait, what?
Okay.
The cute and cuddly pink puffball who lives in Happy Land? Are you sure you're reading the right backstory?
Yes, he crash-landed on Popstar, the most confusingly shaped planet ever, and has been defending the Kingdom of Dreamland ever since.
But look at him! He's just so adorable and cuddly. He couldn't hurt a fly.
Kirby is a ravenous cannibal who thrives on the blood of mass murder.
Did you do this?
Holy shit!
He may not look it, but Kirby is a powerhouse. He possesses incredible strength, speed, durability, and an arsenal stranger than an average day in Florida.
His trademark power is his inhale ability, which sucks almost everything in with a powerful vortex. With it, he can clear out everything from a quick meal to an acre of forest in a matter of seconds.
Plus, Kirby's body is malleable, allowing him to stretch his mouth and inhale larger objects, though he does have trouble wrapping his mouth around extremely large and heavy things.
Like my dick!
Kirby weighs practically nothing, allowing him to inflate his body and fly like a sentient balloon. He can also traverse the skies and outer space using his personal vehicle, the Warp Star.
Which he can call up at any time on speed dial. No, really, he uses a cell phone. Somebody get me that number. I tried 1-800-PINK-RIDE, but it was something else.
The Warp Star is Kirby's primary means of transportation through the universe and can fly at speeds faster than light. It is forged of Kirby's own energy, so while delicate, should it be destroyed, Kirby can easily create a new one on his own, making the cell phone kind of pointless.
I'd be happy to take that phone off of his hands, though I'm a bit iffy on standing anywhere near that star-driving balloon marshmallow. Look at him! He doesn't even care! He's a monster!
It's about to get even worse. Guess what just happened to that poor creature? See, when Kirby swallows a victim, they don't exactly die. Turns out Kirby's stomach is, in fact, an entirely separate and endless dimension of reality.
So he never
Okay.
feels full. Talk about getting your money's worth at an all-you-can-eat buffet, though.
Kirby can trap thousands of victims
Wanna
in
bet
this
that's gonna come
abyss.
into play.
Then, he can actually enter his own stomach dimension and draw from his captive's power using his copy ability.
How in the hell does he, swallow himself?
He likely projects an astral image of himself within the dimension which can act on the physical plane.
Sure. Anyway, with the copy ability, Kirby's form and power change based on what he's eating. By devouring an enemy with a mallet, he can become Hammer Kirby, a master of whack-a-mole.
Fire Kirby can unleash a torrent of flame and survive all manner of heat. Ice Kirby freezes foes solid. Wheel Kirby is fast enough to drive around the entire Kingdom of Dreamland in under 2 seconds, though who knows how he can see where he's going.
There's Mike Kirby, whose singing talent is apparently so awful, everything that hears it dies. Like Wiz at karaoke night with the ladies.
Yeah, hey!
Stone Kirby is nearly indestructible, and Sword Kirby is a master with a blade. He can even fire sword beams, which can cut through anything without mercy. Damn! But that's not all. He can pour a ton of energy into the blade and make it grow into the powerful Ultra Sword.
Fighter Kirby is a master martial artist, and by inhaling a miracle fruit, he becomes Hypernova Kirby, capable of devouring worlds. Last but not least, by absorbing his own Warp Star, Kirby can create his ultimate weapon, the Star Rod, a magical staff powered by dreams and capable of destroying evil. And most of the moon.
The only problem with Kirby's copy ability is they don't last. One bad hit and there it goes.
But even without an added ability, Kirby is remarkably tough. He's powerful enough to crack a planet in half, fast enough to run on water, and strong enough to throw a monster 30 times his size on a frying pan all the way to the sun, circle the burning star, and return to Kirby's feet with a perfectly cooked monster.
I think that might be the most ridiculous feat we've ever seen on Death
Yeah.
Battle. But he's not just strong. He's so tough that he was barely phased after being crushed under thousands of tons of pressure and effortlessly survived an explosion massive enough to eclipse the entire world.
He's achieved all of this despite being only 8 inches tall.
See, it's not the size of the monster, it's how he throws a fucking humongous frying pan into the sun and back.
Well, Kirby does have one crucial flaw. He's a baby and has yet to fully mature as a Star Warrior.
Yeah,
Makes
he's not
sense.
too bright, so he's not gonna be whipping up any genius strategies mid-fight. Fortunately, he's powerful enough to get away with it. Kirby is the most adorably terrifying thing in the world.
Not as powerful as Omni King, but okay.
True terror is something unpredictable, unstoppable, and dreadfully deceiving.
A perfect description for the pink monstrosity known as Majin Buu. Majin Buu is a fat pink man-sized baby thing with enough power to destroy a planet, and I assume he's made of some sort of bubblegum, probably Big League Chew.
Buu has existed since the dawn of time, but was only discovered 5 million years ago by the nefarious wizard Bibidi. Bibidi released Majin Buu on a helpless universe, intent on destroying everything. After annihilating hundreds of planets, Bibidi set his sights on Earth, sending Buu ahead in a sealed capsule just waiting to be released.
But then Bibidi got himself killed before he could get to Earth and release the Pink Terror. But no worries, the weird lizard wizard thing had a backup plan in the form of a magic clone named Bobbidi. Yes, clone, not son, that was a mistranslation. So
Ah,
Bibbidi Bobbidi
I think
and
I've
Boo
heard
put them together
that
and what do you get?
before.
A Disney lawsuit.
Okay.
Anyway, the doppelganger Bobbidi set out on a quest to recover Boo and complete Bibbidi's plan.
Eventually, Bobbidi found Boo and opened the
That was
monster's
pretty
shell.
bad, that story.
But turns out there was
Majin
a
Buu sucked.
slight defect, and Boo was...
Not as good as Cell Saga, but still.
A complete idiot.
Is this the great Majin Buu? Are you positive?
Boo is the equivalent of a man-sized toddler with the power of 1 billion nuclear warheads.
Talk about your terrible twos. Boo has a ridiculous arsenal for killing worlds. He can fly, shoot lasers, destroy cities by breathing too hard, and can fire a beam from his head penis that turns people into candy.
Boomstick, that's not his genitals, it's his... Well, actually, I don't know what it is. Which brings me to his strangest ability, his whole body in general. Whatever he's made of, it's magic in nature. Boo's body can be pulled, stretched, or even ripped apart with no negative effects.
He can even pull entire slabs from his belly and use his own flesh as a weapon. Ah, this
That's
is just
pretty
getting
badass.
stranger and stranger.
Yes, and he apparently does feel pain, though it seems to please him, like some sort of combat masochist. Fortunately, his body can regenerate almost instantly.
He can be blasted to smithereens and reform himself in seconds. He's practically invincible.
Yeah, which
Boo
is a
can mimic any
sacrifice for
key attack after seeing it in
nothing.
action only once. This is how he learned Goku's Kamehameha Wave and Supreme Kai's instantaneous movement teleport. But his copying prowess goes even further. He can physically absorb other people, transforming his mind and body.
Yes, come to me!
That's the most disturbing thing I have ever seen.
Yep.
Each version of Boo has a different personality based on whom he's absorbed. Fat Boo is cheerful and childlike due to absorbing the carefree Grand Supreme Kai. But then there's his original and most dangerous form, Kid Boo.
He's so tiny. He's like a little kid in MC Hammer Pants. This can't seriously be his deadliest form.
Kid Boo is pure rage incarnate. He can get so angry, he's capable of tearing holes in the fabric of reality just by screaming.
Or if he's fed up with whatever planet he's on, he'll just blow it to bits with his planet burst attack.
In a universe chock full of planet busters, Majin Buu is one of the strongest. He has destroyed entire galaxies by systematically obliterating each planet one by one over time.
DP Super
He's
came
defeated
along and he
most of
became
Dragon Ball Z's most
highly
powerful
insignificant.
characters, including Vegeta, Gotenks, and Gohan.
He one-shot the King of the Demon Realm and easily bested the Supreme Kais.
Who are like the gods of other gods. So needless to say, Buu is pretty friggin' strong.
But he's also extremely cocky, caring little about strategy or personal safety. And while his regenerative ability seems to make him indestructible, Buu is one of the only Dragon Ball characters whose body has been visibly affected by ordinary bullets.
And while being able to destroy planets, his body's not tough enough to tank the explosion, forcing him to regenerate from a mess of pink particles.
Despite having the mind of a child and a body of Play-Doh, Majin Buu might just be the deadliest villain in Dragon Ball history.
He's a very disturbing villain, but of his specialty of when he starts absorbing people, it's really...
All right, the combatants are set. Let's end this debate once and for all.
I don't know, I want
If you
Kirby
like
to
Dragon
win
Ball,
this
make
one.
sure you check
Kirby's
this out.
adorable.
You make Boo mad! Boo make you dead!
Oh no, poor whatever that thing was. This is a ridiculous. And I love it.
You hurt Boo! Almost!
I'm just waiting when will Boo have his other forms. Straight to kid form. Okay. And now it's Kirby's ultimate form or whatever. Yeah, Star wrote that. Yep. Okay, that's creepy.
No way! Did that
Okay.
seriously just happen?
Yep, oddly enough, Kirby's strength, speed, and durability matched and surpassed Boo's. Yes, Boo has more destructive capability, but Kirby's inhale and copy ability let him absorb and rebound anything that could have killed him.
And Kirby's no slouch when it comes to power. He tanked a planet-sized explosion without a scratch, when the same kind of blast turns Boo into mush. And remember the frying pan thing?
Popstar is approximately the same size as the planet Shiverstar, which is actually a post-apocalyptic Earth. This means Popstar's gravity and escape velocity must be similar to that of Earth's. Throwing the giant acid monster Popon up to the sun means Kirby threw at least 3.5 tons over 25,000 miles per hour. And that's not even counting the giant frying pan or the return trip.
And Kirby's Warp Star moves faster than light, a speed Boo has never had to combat before. But Boomstick, Boo could have teleported away from the Planet Burst Ball, right?
Well, his instantaneous movement has limits in extreme situations, such as when he didn't use it when a similar giant ball of murder was killing him at the end of Dragon
Yep.
Ball Z.
Okay.
Boo just couldn't stomach this fight.
The winner is Kirby.
Well, there you have it. Winner is Kirby, and yeah, I usually when I'm root for someone, I pick the character I am familiar with. But yeah, I'm not a huge fan of Majin Buu's character, so yeah, Kirby win and yay. But yeah, that being said, this was freaking ridiculous. Perhaps the most ridiculous death battle so far, but it was very entertaining. Don't get me wrong. I mean, I did recognize Kirby, his design. I've seen it around, but I never played the games and didn't know its origin. But yeah, that is just insane. And yeah, I call that the Kirby swallowing Boo and the stomach being and its dimension of its own did play a small part. But yeah, as we saw, Majin Buu had a way of escaping, reaching realities and such. But then he was blasted to the sun, which is where being as powerful as Boo. I mean, that's a problem when you create too powerful characters. Yeah, you kind of need your characters to forget they have all these abilities and die in a foolish way. And yeah, Majin Buu is no longer not even in the top 20 strongest fighters in the DB universe. The new Super made sure of that. Anyway, what do you guys think? Write your thoughts down below. Open to the comment, comment, like, subscribe if you want, and I will see you in another video.